I'm gonna shine like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of ya. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. I got your messages for today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Check out the description if you're interested in getting your own message. 25 for 25 is in the description below. As well as if you are a reminder. There's a reminder here. Enough was enough here. So, some like crazy shit here. Somebody. Subconscious projection here. Alright, so something that is being projected back to somebody about a situation or circumstances. They feeling like they even judging themselves, and jealousy is here. Jealousy should not be here, y'all. This is the family room. Family room is here, so something is about a communication with a wealthy man. Somebody's in the way of something. Somebody blocking something. Move back at me. Yeah, somebody blocking your intimacy. Somebody ain't gonna give you the intimacy you want when it comes to control. It's somebody trying to control a narrative here. Yep, judgment, jealousy, and damn intimacy issues. That's blocking this room's family room issue when it comes to a family room. A wealthy man. Talk about this wealthy man. Somebody's wealthy here. Something about silence and no contact. Some wealthy man is sitting in the silence wanting to come towards you. Some woman, feminine energy. Distant horizon. They coming through. They in the distance though. They coming through. Some wealthy man. Somebody trying to block a wealthy man coming in for you. What's this about? Somebody that's a not enough courthouse. Somebody's being judged. Some judgment is here about somebody's jealousy and about how they don't love you or how they didn't love you. Some man may be void. Maybe you need to avoid this person when it comes to the occupation, how much work you put in. Because right in this community, this could be community dick. Piece of fucking giving everybody they fucking balls and dick. You know what I mean? Self-sabotaging. When it comes to a privileged lady, yes, there's a wealthy man coming in for you, divine feminine, trying to climb over an obstacle. He's still working on something in the distant horizon too. Yeah, somebody immature person when it comes to the courthouse. Somebody with a child. Somebody got child support. Somebody is somebody wants you to nurture them like a child. 9, but it's the end of that when it comes to the courthouse. 5, something in the courthouse gonna judge that. They're too old for that when it comes to a courthouse and occupation. They did this as a job. Now they left out in the code of a reminder. It's about trust. Enough was enough about self-sabotage. Somebody's with a big ego and fear now and frustration. They're frustrated about a situation or a circumstance. What we got frustrations about? Why they feeling judged here? Something about direction. Somebody want to be a public figure. Somebody really got to go to court. I don't know who got to go to court though. Somebody got to go to court. Authority figure. Somebody wants control. And that's it. That's all they want is control. Angels. Over an earth angel. They want control over you. They want a destiny swap. They phobia, scared of you. They scared of your ass. When a Native American. You could be an Indian tribe. Lenape, Cherokee, Navajo. And you got a team of legacy people in the background saying that this person is a smile is not a smile. Their smile is not just, their smile is just a frown is what I heard. Something about you slaying shit right now and they can't stand it. On the slay in the slay in me recognize the slay in you, so they know that you slaying. They feel like they should be slaying too when it comes to this shit. But see, they got a blockage. This red cards tell me it's blockages when it comes to control issue. They want to control you and your mind. Reminder, angels whisper are the guidance that is away, always within you. Your ability to find, my stomach growled at that time, find the answer that is needed is your intimate superpower. Something from the gut. I'm on an empty stomach, y'all. Silence and no contact. Somebody might not be in contact, but it might be a brief interaction when it comes to a cycle. Somebody might come in and test the waters when it comes to a cycle. They might run in it real quick and run back out because of fear of intimacy in this living room. Tell me about the living room. Yeah, that cycle is there. All right, so that cycle is there when it comes to. Tell me about the community. What's this community about? You know, King of Wands, sexual. They lack of confidence. That's in the reverse. Community. This community ain't happy when it comes to the sunshine girl. They not happy because something about the sunshine girl. I'm going to put you over the part where they can't have control over something here with you. And it's like a lot of uncertainty when it comes to game recognizes game here with angels. Your guides is here telling you this person is trying to trickster energy here with you with a mother belonging. Somebody might try to get you pregnant here. With the banana here. This is a banana split. They're trying to split something. Yeah, they're trying to get you between your wealthy man and something else. Because this relationship is up in the air, as the angels are saying. Metamorphosis. This person changed, transformed in the reverse. They ain't trans for the good, though. It ain't good. It ain't good. It ain't good. This is poverty. Kissing ass, though. They want to kiss your ass. You is all they think about. When it comes to that, you are the sun says that's the witchcraft, but the other witch in the background, the whole witch she says that's her because that's justice crossing. That's the living room talk when it came to the will. What they change about? What's this about? Talk to me about this. Sun and the judgment, the justice here, with the three witches here, with the pitchforks, which is devil energy. Talk about it here. Somebody was using spell work. What's that? Somebody spellbound. Grass ain't working. It's turned over on its own. So, 4 of lightning. 4 swords, resting and retreating on a situation because they paralyzed by a situation. By some other witch, ho witch. Somebody might have released a person. An angel. Oh, that's you. That's you. That's you. Ace of candles, that's you. An earth angel, that's you. With the angel around your head, that's the halo around your head. That's you. You was always it. You became a fairy. You became a fairy. You might have to be this fairy godmother to this person to get him out of this shit. Yeah, the god dang. You see that shit? Y'all see that shit? I look at the bottom of the deck. Y'all see that shit? 3 of pumpkins. This is what they got. Ace of pumpkins. 2 of lightning. 4 of lightning. Cycles. Justice. And the king of pumpkins. This is his house. He made this house his home. And left you out in the cold. This is why he out in poverty. They made that house a home under judgment. Ooh-wee, boy. Boy. Judgment is striking with the hands of some other person here, though. Oh, that's them. Under intimacy. They scared to love you because they under the umbrella of something else. Some dark shit here. They under this 3. The son of this. They under that. They trying to please somebody else under a distant journey. See, this distant journey ain't got nothing to do with them. The distant journey is they went to a journey and, you know what I mean, left a privileged lady. And then that space in between. So when it came to the courthouse and came into being in their childish ways, they being judged back there in the courtroom. When it comes to occupation, how much they work, the toil and labor, or anything that they had to do when it came to putting in work with you, or when it came to sewing something back together, they didn't do it. When it came to a courtship, they were supposed to came in. See, there's a message here. This person, if you get in contact with this person has got something to tell you. When it came to their judgment in this family room is supposed to have a discussion between their judgment, how they felt about what they did in a cycle, when it came to their when it came to their jealousy and their cheating ways and things like that. There's something there that they're supposed to tell you here. But there's some witchcraft in the middle, some witchcraft, witchy sisters in the background. The Sander sisters. Somebody could be named Sander. Somebody's name could start with an S. Somebody could be born in the month of October. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Scorpio, Taurus, moon, sun. Scorpio with a Taurus moon. Place your trust in the first answer you receive, as your higher self is always connected to what is best for you. Trust on the reminder. Enough, not enough. You was never going to be enough for this person under this family room conversation. Lack of confidence. I told you confidence came in reverse. That came over here somewhere. Uncertainty. You know what I mean? They had an inflated ego about a situation, but things have metamorphosed into something like back to a caterpillar. You know what I mean? We ain't even get to the butterfly. We back to the caterpillar because of unhealthy choices under, you know what I mean? Life and love and unhappy choices and things like that. So some is silent about that shit. They silent, they quiet under this cycle. It's like the third party is interfering. That's what that told me. But it's also blocked them from you. That third party is still blocking them from you in some way, shape, or form when it comes to love signs. Like, they know the right way to go, but at this point, like, judgment has came in and time has lapsed under procrastination, under healing and agonizing. It's too painful, is what I see here. It's too painful. You know what I mean? Somebody don't want to leave responsibility or something about that. Somebody that left responsibility to something or someone else. Somebody has betrayed your trust here with, you know what I mean, a baby or something like that outside of the relationship. Even to the point of sex, like, even if they just had sex and no baby, it still was, you know what I mean? Some anger and change here. Somebody changed themselves to some toxic way or toxic situation or some kind of toxic, and not today came right back. Not today in the sunglasses. So not enough and not today. Like, even not today, they still not enough. And you'll never be today. Not even enough today, tomorrow, on the judgment. Boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing with the situation, or just still upset about it. And you might be too, because that's why the butterfly effect came right back. Like, you've changed, you've healed and evolved. With evolving and growing, you've healed and evolved. You the bigger person, and that's what this says. Somebody was the bigger person and they needed to be the bigger person. But the cold truths of regret, like facing the reality that you cool with that shit, like everything they did in purposely and intent to hurt you, and you ate that shit like cookies, like Cookie Monster, and they couldn't destroy you and have you hanging on to every word and be back like after they did whatever they did under healing inner child wounds, because you're not hurting there no more. Your abandonment energy, like where mom might have not have been there, where you didn't get enough coddling from a childhood energy, like you release that, and that past don't harm you or hurt you, and that guys would come in your life won't, you know what I mean, tap into that shit to make you feel those chains of bondages and stuff like that. You won't feel those things under anger and change. So the woman that they haven't healed is now being reflected back to them, because y'all both are twins. So the distant horizon, somebody that's going to be on the even playing field when it comes to this privileged lady. This person didn't even deserve the privilege to be in your president of a real bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Type shit under blockage and obstacles. That's why there's an obstacle when it came to a mountain here. This is an obstacle because there's some baby fucking mama, some bullshit in the background that ain't even they baby. And that's presently right now gratitude, thankful. And that's abundant, right? That person thought somebody was going to be better than you. But also somebody sitting in addictions and blowing kisses at other people, places, and things when it comes to certain things in their life, when it comes to unconditional love, like giving and receiving, Like, they fake that shit as much as they can. Fairness and love, not at all. You could give them all the love you want, and that shit would never be returned to you because of the addictions that they have for other people, places, and things. Okay? Affections that can't be returned and void. Now, they told you when I first came into it. Now they telling you now it's neutral, the energy. Is maybe you want to play with a motherfucker that want to play on your top like that, then go ahead for you, because that motherfucker is not going to change for you or nothing or no one else. Okay, and the phobias, they scared of intimacy, they scared of everything, they scared of you, they scared of being your spouse. You know what I mean? The faith and trust, they can't do the thing. That's a big obstacle. They block that shit out under trust and the faith. The reminder up there that says they whispering to you and telling you, you know the real deal. You know this motherfucker is an animal. A motherfucking farm animal. That's where they belong. They vows is going to be empty vows. You're going to be vowing to your damn self now. You're going to be loving your damn self now. You go ahead and play the game with them under mirror. What the God darn it I say? You're going to be mirroring your damn self under mirroring each other. But that mirror going to show you. Not the vow going to be your own vow. I love and cherish you, honor you, and to death do us part. You're going to be the only one doing it to the death do us part when it comes to this love life. Okay? When them drug flowers dry up, guess who's going to be carrying this communable living? Who's going to be living in this communable living is you. You're going to be their concubine. You're going to be their flunky. You're going to be their gopher. You're going to go for any fucking thing they tell you. Now, let's get my farm animals out here so I can show you what you're going to go for. Come on. Let's get it. Y'all want to play these games out here today? Y'all want to play these games out here today? Let's see what you're going to go for. If I call for the gopher and all that shit, I know you're going to go for a lot of bullshit. You take this motherfucker back. Come on. Talk to me. Let's see what the animal's talking about. That's also animal atonement is also talking about spirit guides and spirit people talking. And this shit blowing dust. This shit I ain't used these this second. And something about a fairy is here. So I see little fairies. So this is also talking to an earth angel. And you got more sense than this earth angel. This person can't also. Yeah. You gotta take this is an X-ray texture. This is emotional. So it's cold, mean, can be nice, hostile, spotted. X pass, returns, X information, triple X information. This is the fourth element of water. Okay, water. At the bottom of the deck, we got the raccoon. Up to no good. Tricks. This is also triangulation, the third party. This is the dark soul. This is a toxic and codependent. This is a looking ass bitch. What's up, looking ass bitches? So the looking ass bitches is here when it comes to these farm animals. Dexterity is here, doing things with ease and complexity too. At the same time, how they doing this shit. Let's talk about it. Who else are these animals out here? They scared of y'all too though. Pigs, some shit they want to get dirty, greedy, dirty, messy, Peppa Pig, sex. What else is that? Betrayal, deceitful, place, people, popularity, position. They think they better than you somewhere. I mean, even though they look like they ain't, but they think they is. Rabbit. R's for rabbit. Anything by the name might be starting with this. My name might start with R, P, X, O's. So my name might be Pooh and Roo. I don't know. Okay. So a manatee is out here still talking about greedy, money, feed, fat, getting fat off, benefiting off a situation, selfish, gain. Somebody that think mine, more, much, many, memory. You know what I mean? This is what they talking about. Off of they flubber. Talk about it now. Who these animals out here? Who's this spouse? Who's this phobia? Something about the deer. When it comes to brutalized, verbally or sexually, you won't believe it. Physically attacked, then nosy. Somebody's jumpy here. Something is no noise. Something is quiet. Somebody's name could have 2 E's in it. First, last name, middle. Somebody could be called a nickname. Me. P. Re. X. Who we might be here? I don't know. sealed, something that they keep a secret here when it comes to what's sealed. Misery and a mystery, as well as missing information. Still some more to see here when it comes to fertility with the rabbit is breed, fertility, a lot of sex, multiple times, rush, rapid, recent sex. That's recent sex, recent person, place, and thing. Then we come back to not being said is supply, sex, secret, betrayals, lies, service, and suffer. Somebody see some shit for what it is when it comes to see. So somebody went on a spree, S-P-R-E, spree. Somebody went on a sex spree. Some owl is here with other options when it came to a bird. Observe, obstruct, often, offer, open, and observe. The jellyfish is here. Them bitches back didn't have no spine in their damn back at all when it came to sex and multiple partners. Nasty, cunning, orgasmic, join, jerk, and just. So it can be jerk, whatever. Somebody was projection. Projection is here when it's coming in this energy. The walrus, very wild, anything goes, fight, calm, territorial, and projection again with the teeth. They got them out here now. Tell me about it. Cow cashing in on somebody with cash, milking, bitchy, total woman, gigantic ass, a coward, cunning, not very bright, slow, clumsy, cross, and core. Cross of cunning and cross to the core. Oh shit. Nah. When it comes to a wren, bird type, skank, hoe, slut, glory hole, and a gangbang. Everybody get a motherfucking turn. We done with that. This house is a whole house. There's some holes in that damn haunted house. There's some holes up in the house under the fox. Some shit is slick, sly, slow, useless, stiff, foul, force, fail, fight, and flee. Well, they done caused a motherfucking rusket to flee the motherfucking scene. Somebody being persecuted for a thing when it comes to the courthouse and the inquisitions that they've been cheating on when it came to a job of ships. These things done sailed here if they ain't careful. Tell me about this high priestess. Somebody know all about it, though. You don't really know about this health concern. Somebody might be asking somebody to get a health report when it comes to them jacking around like this. Shit. Being slick and sly and all that damn shit. They been doing too damn much. Talk about here. Let me see. Who these people? Tell me about this damn love life. Tell me who love life this is. Real quick. Tell me who love life is this. Give me a little information on that love life. What they got going in the love life. Right now, the angers and change. What's going on in that love life? Tell me what's going on in the love life. Any card that come with the princesses out, that's the third party. Any card that come out with the frozen, that shit might not be working out too good. Well, we look like we got some third parties. More than one comic. Look like that. That's love life. Look like this got more than one comic. I took the easy way out with more than one comic. So there's more than one woman back here that you got to shake a stick at to beat the fuck off of this man that you want back. Or this man that wants you back on the mirror. Talking about it. Now, talk about some more. Hear about it. Okay. Yeah, something about I express myself different to you. They show them other people one way to them, and they got, see, this person, you know this true person's true self. Them other people got the pretend person. They don't got, that's the illusion. See, you know this person when they ain't had shit. You know this person when they was rock bottom. This, all these people is getting to glamorize this person, or the, you know, the you know what I mean, a free-for-all type person. Yeah, Jack. So this is also, you are the only one who can fill this empty space. So like I tell you, you got a big piece in this person's heart. I don't know. But these third parties, I spent a lot of time thinking about you, wishing things were different, but it's not different. They know who they love. They fuck out. God met the wrong person. Irreconcilable difference. Somebody they can't get back with. They ain't going back to. The shit is over. You know what I mean? And after fucking it up, I don't know, feel worthy. So like right now, the way they feeling is like they don't feel worthy. Like after fucking with the third party. Ain't making him do shit. It's all him. So if you, that's her saying, like, if he at my house, that's because he wanted to be at my house. If he having sex with me, that's because he wanted to have sex with me. If he got a baby with me, he wanted to have a baby with me. If we in a relationship, he wanted to be in a relationship with me. If he came all my way, he wanted to do that. Like, he doesn't really love me, no, but he came that way. So that's what it is. Like, he don't love me, but I do still have time. Do I still have time to make things right? Even though you know that I don't want them other people. Well, I don't know. There's other people. They said there's more than one karmic. So there could be more than other people in the back because they're going to spree. Here, I don't know. Sunshine Girl, what you think? They said materialistic. So they'll go for anything. Money driven energy. Yeah. I'm ready to love these. I'm ready to leave these karmic cycles alone. So I'm lost without you. I'm trying to escape the karmic to come to see you. To see you. Counterfeit land. But that's it. That's a counterfeit lie because they ain't getting rid of the karmic because there's other people that they keep recruiting in the background. So they ain't really coming towards you like that. They coming to you to block whoever this wealthy man is coming in with some money that's wanting to treat you right. In this communicable living, they want you to be living in this same vow of chains and anger like them because you've healed. This is like a backwards move for you. If you stay here with High Priestess here, this is like a backwards move for you. Hope. Let me see. Hope. What's this hope with the quote shit? Hope that you don't see the truth here is hope. That's what hope is. Hope is the truth. Because I got the Knight of Lightning here. You see how he's standing here hoping that, you know what I mean, that you don't see justice in this shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's the police right there. You know what I mean? Love life under more than one karmic. My smile is just affirmed. So that's confused because, see, this love life that they've been living, and I just told you all that shit that's confusing in the background, and I just picked up all the cards and told you more than one karmic and all that shit, and that shit was a counterfeit lie right here with the five of diamonds. That's a five of swords. That's a player right there. So, like, this person is counterfeit. This is a liar. Like, you can't really trust this person. He could be breeding with any fucking body. Yeah, passionate. Like I just said with the rabbit here, and that felt right when I was just looking at that. Like, that maintain your enthusiasm for things. Like, that shit might be the same thing. Fucking breeding and fucking everybody. And the courage of using your strength to go get that shit. So, don't play for the fucking okie doke thing. Don't play for that team because the communable living is going to be the same communable living that it was before, if not even worse this time. You know what I mean? Like, even worse, because move forward bravely the cliff of the universe. So the cliff of the universe is you at the breach of that shit. The inner wounds. Inner wounds is merging. Like, all their inner wounds, like, you done healed your shit. Now you gonna merge they old, fucked up, tired ass inner energy. Like, that's why they going around sleeping with everybody, because they ain't growed up with the immaturity here with the child here. So, like, you want to go dealing with a child, then go dealing with a child. But Spirit has told me that, like, the High Priestess, and even in your higher self, you saying that shit is compete. You are under tremendous competitive pressure. So you want to be competing with bitches that ain't even in your league? These bitches could compare with who? You the High Priestess. You're all knowing. You're all four women, all four queens in the deck. And even Mother Gaia. Like, I don't fuck. No. Hell no. Abnormally thinking if you thought that shit, you was going to go back to that. They thinking fucking pay attention to the unusual in life. You want to go back to the unusual to be loved by anyone. You that desperate to sound like? I don't know. But it's up to you, like, you know what I mean? Maybe you love this person unconditionally. Like, maybe, like, I'm just saying, like, maybe you feel something in this person. Maybe you going on potential, and maybe you feel like this person got potential, and that person will change, and this person won't never cheat on you no more. Maybe you believe this person's word. Maybe you taking this person's word for the bond, even after they showed you that this motherfucker didn't want you. You know what I mean? After they told you 950,000 times, and showed you the same amount of times that they didn't want you under the spree, and it came out on the table. Torment. That you want to be with a motherfucker that's just going to be there to torment you? And keep you from, and think you just glitter and not knowing that you go 24 karat in the air. I mean, like, distance is coming. Your wealthy man is right behind it. That wealthy man gonna see the 24 karat you is. This person can't see you but a glitter. That's all they see you as, glitter. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Okay? Come on stage. Start your shine. You ain't even gotta come on stage. You already is the shine. You shine on its own. Even in the dull state, you still shine. You shining yellow. Okay, yellow belly. Bitch, you shining. Not that moonlight, though. You don't shine like that, though. You don't shine like that, though. You were like that orange color. You don't even light up like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. You don't light up like that. They go for anything. I said to me, under not enough. Of course you not enough because you don't go for this shit. Of course you don't. You know what I mean? Of course you don't. Look, you ain't nasty and witchy and fucked up. Sending spells, getting shit the fucking desperate way. Trying to trap a motherfucker that would never want you on the page of candles. And that old spell work ain't even fucking working. Look, they put that shit backfiring. You gonna be dead, keep sending that shit back over this way. Look, Empress, trying to beat a motherfucking bitch. The top dog, but can't. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Not the one that's living bad down here in her feelings, feeling desperate and lost, like she lost her best friend. Because she's still in that old school thinking that money is the thing that's going to make a person go. Well, I mean, he would. But for some reason, I keep getting this person about to make a shift. Under this energy, under the relationship is over. The second chance and growth and the transform. And what's dead is dead, right? That's what I see, right? But for some reason, with merging her and communicable living and vows, this person might get the sense that they can find some kind of different control. Like they want some different control. They don't want to be this. They want to be inspired by something. You found the key to your problem. So once they seen that this third party was in the background, you know what I mean? Still, you know what I mean? Yeah, look, this person still like dead man's toes. This is a man walking her. So like this person might have threatened this person, could still be threatening this person. Oh, go out there and be all you can be with all them other hoes or something like that, right? But still want this person, still sending black magic to that person. Like any dark magic they can send. All these pumpkins, look, all these pumpkins to mess up y'all world. To mess up the destiny of y'all reunion in this situation. Look, there's spell work. This person know he love you. And that shit took him off track because somebody's over here in their world. They hooked up with. Look, the king of candles, king of wands sexually. Yeah, Max. You know what I mean? Some lover. You know what I mean? Look, fool. Play the fool for the shit. Rabbit. You know what I mean? Now look at the lightning striker. 9. 9. Up. 9 of swords. 9 of wands would have been a wounded warrior over it. 9 up at night over it, though. How to get you back. This is what they need for her. Like, but they want this love to come back. But they feel left out in the cold back here, though. Let me see. Tell me about Max and the lover. Call Max. Who's calling Max? Brutalized verbally, sexually. Something about childhood wound is Bambi. Oh dear. Caught in the headlights. Like, yeah, this is like imprisonment over that shit. They heard about it. They like transformed. They ain't even who they used to be. They don't even know. Like, this is agonizing. Like, this is like. They like caught up. Whoa, you gonna leave me for that hell? And they like was caught up, and then they found out the person didn't even have a real baby. Yeah, this is mutual strengths. This is invisible webs. Somebody go over there got their hand in it. These invisible webs is the third parties over there trying to keep connections and entangling them in different shit in the background. Supports flows both ways. Strengthen others, and they will strengthen you. Some third party, some online click posse, or something like that. When it comes to connections, unseen, guide your path more than you know. So some other people that's connecting in a situation is guiding this path more than you know. When it comes to money, mindset, how they block their own damn blessings with judgment and fear of intimacy and shit. Like they did that to themselves. That's what that shit said. Going for shit that was glittery. You know what I mean? When it comes to the relentless, the back and light. Release the burdens you carry. Freedom lies in letting go. Now, they packed their suitcase, but it was maybe a little bit too heavy. Carry only what serves your journey and discard the rest. But they discarded the wrong thing. You. They needed you. They didn't know they needed you, but they discarded you because they thought they could find you somewhere else. I could get that bitch anywhere. Nah. What it says here, they can't get you nowhere because that's despair right there. That's why they got agonizing and pain here. Because you are great fortune here with this privileged lady here. Like, they fucked up. You were supposed to have been married with ease here. Y'all supposed to have matching names and these oohs and ahs. And everybody should have been cooing at y'all relationship. But everybody was trying to sabotage y'all relationship because they wanted this person. Because this person was looking and stalking and letting other people guide their way and hand here under the great fortune. Talk about the great fortune a little bit. Yeah, they got lost in the lost and found, trying to seek and sight out other things. The solid found, they left the solid foundation to avoid the shallows and went to the shallows. Actually, not every path is on the map. Dare to explore the uncharted, and that's the path they took. The path that wasn't on the map, and got lost in a path that they didn't even know where the fuck they was at. Being Mr. King of Wands out here thinking they knew what the fuck they was doing and didn't. Stay vigilant to unseen risks. They will derail your progress. And that's what happened when it came to Max giving out their number. Call me, ho. Call me this one. Call me now, Miss Cleo. Nah. Well, solid foundations. That's where the strengths lie. When they broke bonds with the solid foundation to let go of something that to avoid the shallows and went straight into the shallows. Resilience like rocks stand firm against the tide. So the only person that they knew could stand against all of the slander, all of the backlash, all of the things that they did to come against you, to make you chase, look, seek, whatever, to make you jealous. And that's what the jealousy and judgment. You never judge that person. They wanted to go chase thrills. They didn't want you no more. Cool. Go do whatever it is. Then now you want to come back. The solid foundation is broken up like rocks. The only thing that was solid was you. Everybody other withered away. Like, you know what I mean? Trash down the street. Like one of them, what's they call them? The dust devils. Just like that. Even with a map, you can lose your way. Trust your inner compass. So now they got to rely on, now that they lost their way navigationally, meaning going off in the direction, oh, come to my house, come to my house, come to my house, being, you know what I mean? The motherfucking, you know what I mean? The mail review, the internet delivery service, you know what I mean? DoorDash of man, you know what I mean? I'll come to your door and bring you some ding-a-ling at the door, at your service. You know, they told me when we came to some one of these animals, how they had sex service and supply. That's how they was delivering this, you know what I mean? At your service. Picking up people on the line, however they was doing it, under unexpected income. Thought they was going to get a come up when they went on that journey too, because journey's right underneath there. Took a train, took a journey, took something that was a train wreck. Know what I mean? Being a false person with an 8 here. Yep. When it came to a thief, they got they heart stolen. Somebody stole from them with this house. They went somewhere and somebody stole them, or stole their house, or stole something from them. Under illusions and in. See? Down the line, maybe 10 years down the line, these people will resurface when things is different. Under rip me out the plastic because they're going to act brand new. Don't take this shit, you know what I mean? Fire and calm. This is also duality. This person want harmony, but they also want fire too. This is the quiet reflection on the shadowed journey. This is a shadow journey. This is their shadow self under this dark night of the soul. Okay, they still watching and looking and persistent. And perception that they see is not what they remember. You know what I mean? Like after they've been distorted with the third parties, and now they look back at you and you just 24 karat in the air. So clean. Right. Dancing. Danger. There is danger approaching. Somebody under danger. See, when they crossed you, they thought they was going to escape karma by coming right back. Oh, well, I'm covered by my person. No. That don't work like that. Flip side. You on the flip side of that because you picked another person over your person. That shit don't work like that. You can't bring that shit back on the false person or the silent. That's in reverse. Devil. Nah, can't bring that shit back. Inspired by the devil. Under danger is approaching for this person. Abide by the principles and act in a concert. So you was acting for the devil's dance? And now that's what it is. Do your dance, do your dance. Do your can dance, muse. Whoever was amusing you at the time. I'm going to just get a little something to drink. Just don't mind me, y'all. I'm trying to get a little download. And I got thirsty in the middle of it. I got thirsty in the middle of the download. It's almost like your printer running out of ink. All right, back to the message. Horizon is here. Distant horizon was here. And calmly analyze, clarify your thoughts. Because you got to think this through when it comes to direction. Well, it really ain't nothing to think about. Because we already told us what it was all about. There's karmic people in the background that you can't see, that you don't know, that's going on currently. Currently, because it said present. Present, abundant, right on. It might be a lot of them. A lot of them to pick from, that is. Not a lot of them that they fucking with. And then, again, they could. Muse of inspiration. So, this is the fox back out here. Told you the fox was out here in the first place. Sly, slick, taking a break, relaxation, peace, self-reflection, and resting. So, inspired to rest right now. The Four of Swords, resting in retreat, taking the loads off, reflecting on things that went down, took place, and all the people that key players and all actors and actors that's got to be applauded for the work well done, being that the Five of Swords is out here under aggressions, because now they mad at them for the choices that they made now, and now they mad at you for you seeing what they done and having a choice to, you know, decide like, yeah, that was a little bit scandalous. Nah, I ain't fucking around. Like, yeah, nah, that was a little bit, you know what I mean? That was really went too far with that one. Really went too far with that. Then, you know what I mean? And all the bullying and all the slander and all the motherfucking trying to ruin the reputation. So when this conflict comes in, this ain't now, with this turnaround with the third party here not being enough than before. So how do you think that's going to look with the posse or the other people that they slandered you again? Oh, she cheated, she's not my girlfriend, she denying you to the hilt, right? Conflict and arguments. Now, you know how many people is going to be chewing their asses out, talking about, I thought you didn't mess with that person, I thought you was over there. And see, you is for the streets. And now, you know, with community here, that's just going to expose them even further. So could you really imagine them really fucking with you and then being y'all publicly telling people that y'all together under inspiration? Let's see about that. You found your key to your problem. Sun, that's illuminated. Illuminates what? The lightning that's going to strike, and that's a no. Because this person doesn't have any discipline. With discipline here, no, there's no discipline. Abide by the principles and act in a concert. Yeah, they're going to act like a motherfucker on the show. Motherfucker that they is the rock star of. And I'm telling you, this little ass kissing they want to come in and do, and these secret romantic affairs and all that shit that they've been doing in the background. They being an imposter too. They gonna go pick that shit right back up under into you and acting like they into you. This motherfucker's here to steal your love. Thief. This look, thief. The thief is here to rob, lose, thief. It's physical or emotional. That's the inside school. Twice, thief. Ain't shit. They saying this motherfucker ain't shit. Sunshine girl. This here is a cock blocker. Bam. Right there. Like I told you, trying to block your wealthy person that's coming in. I could tell you the person that's coming in. This person is out here faking, flexing for these third parties, saying like they got money and all that shit. They in their head and overthinking and overanalyzing you, and still got telling lies and betraying another bitch in the background, sleeping with you. Because if they was in a relationship with another person and they slept with you, then what is that betraying you? Is that betraying you, or is that betraying the third party that think they in a relationship with this person? The person that they in a relationship with. Will that person go back and sleep with their ex? Damn right, that person will go back and sleep with their ex. Does that third party's ex care? No, because that person ain't in a relationship with that person. That's not that person's girlfriend or boyfriend or nothing. That person was over there just like this person said. Oh, well, you know, I don't make this person do nothing, just like you. You don't make that person chase after you. So if that person is chasing after them, that's this person's loyalty to you. They don't have no trust or loyalty to you. And that's why Spirit said, reminder, trust is the key thing here. Because this word, whisper into yourself that what you feel at first. What it say? Place your trust in the first answer you receive. The first answer I gave y'all was maybe void. That's what I gave you the first time on the spinner. And then it said neutral in the middle. So Somebody gonna be left a single parent here. You play around with this person, faking like they got money, acting rich, flossing money, and acting fancy, and showing off for etc. for others and people, places, and things. Something beyond the glass. Somebody got to see beyond the illusion. This is the end of this illusion. The reflection that you see is broken, distorted. The broken mirror marks the end of an illusion. Reality is sharp and unavoidable at this point. You get me what I mean? Beyond the looking glass, you know, beyond the mirror, beyond the shit that they try to distort and say that the glass didn't break or the glass didn't shatter. You know what I mean? Distorts, but beyond it lies clarity. She must look past the damage. How can you look past the damage when it hurts so bad and they did it intentionally, purposely, just to still rob from you? Your thief, your love. That was a thief of your love. Vampire energy. Three of Swords here says that they're heartbroken over what they chose. Fire and calm. They calm about it, but the duality says the harmony is only calm because this is the storm that's about to brew. Because the wheel of fortune is about to spin. That's just about to spin out of their fate, out of their hands. They're trying to balance with the temperance here with this imposter here. But the project plan 1, 2, and 3 of the Three of Wands. So this third party inside scoop and in their head about what they chose over you and why they stressed over and like over analyzing that you're healing or you're healed and that your childhood wound is not something that they can play on anymore. They lost in direction when it comes to King of Pentacles, because the only way they're coming in now is they got to be who they say they is. King of Pentacles, be abundant, be a father, be a upstanding man type shit. And if it's not, they got to move out the way for the wealthy man. You cut them off and they're still watching. So that's capable. But they're capable of being that what person to you. They are, but do they want to? You can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances that arise. They can if they wanted to. If they really wanted to be the man of your dreams and be the man of your life, they could. But will they is the thing. Something about their health mentally. They might. You know what I mean? With health here, they made some unhealthy choices, but sometimes they might be. Now they might be with the help of a professional. They might be able to do it, you know what I mean? Talk it out, you know, seek professional work. Timing is everything, though. They procrastinate, and the longer they wait on trying to change themselves, is the longer because they don't see anything wrong. So at the end of the day, like, what is that? A cheetah? This cheetah is a cheetah. Original cheetah here. Let's listen. It's unrequited love. This is original cheetah here. This is like an unrequited love. This is a lesson and a test. And like you will just like this person will block your blessings and just like not be who they need to be to them. Nurturing them and they won't nurture you back. The monk, the Celtic. It's a story to tell. Spiritual reality. This is some kind of this person won't bend to traditions or something like that. They don't want to be married. 10. This is a cycle ended. For self-care is loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or a pet. That's all they want you to do. Nurture them as a child because child is here. They want to be childish. So manifesting you back as well is stuck where they are. And then there's still procrastinations here with procrastinations, right? But looking back towards you, knowing that they should make a decision on their lessons, but, you know, like they still waiting for a handout from something or someone. They want you to come with all your balanced energy and sort it all out for them under fearless love. You know that they would assume here. They just assume that you could just battle through this love here. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Soon you may manifest a goal you focus spiritual energy upon. So they figure, you know what I mean, if they fucking keep saying shit in 5D, that you'll see their fucking message and bend to their way or something. I don't know, but they're cock blocking you. So Celtic alignment. They see you how aligned you are with the divine spirit and the universe right now. Oh, y'all say they got a lot of storms around them right now. They're coming in for them because of who they tried to be. Said liberated yourself from this person here too. Julie said they still wearing these fucking masks here. And then they said Tanette said they still operating out of pleasures. Yeah, Tanette said they for guilty pleasures or indulgences or some kind of alchemy, a story, writing up these stories, some joy. They are satisfied with where they are and what they're doing, whatever it is. Something about a woman with a baby coming in. I see a woman with a baby with reflections, the shadow journey here. There's somebody else. Storm is a herald here. Under thunder announces the storm. Be prepared for the changes ahead. Before the storm. So there's something that before a storm comes in when it comes to a baby of an alchemy and the story of Nefertiti. When it comes to yeah, when it comes to nurturing a greener grass of a cycle in the moon with a baby. Liberating yourself when it comes to Queen Mother Nancy here with joy. There's some kind of fury crossroad here coming in. Somebody's fury temper coming in this energy as well. When it comes to each flicker represents a choice. The direction you stroke determines your path. So somebody's ego, they just stroke, that's fiery. They done made a mess of this. Control the inferno. Master the fire or it will consume you. Somebody in the background real mad when it comes to a thief. Somebody stealing somebody's love, telling them lies, telling them something. So now that body that was wearing sunglasses in this energy is now watching and looking and getting a perspective that somebody was not telling them the truth under scarcity. Somebody has given you a scarcity tactic here. Okay, all the while they still wanted something or someone else. Under balance, this must be you, Queen High Priestess. That must be what they're talking about under intuition. Somebody sees something for what it is when it comes to a cheetah. Okay, somebody cheetah is somebody trying to tame something when it comes to courage. Somebody trying to change. Somebody having the courage to see the lesson in all situations and face them constructively. Somebody giving somebody constructive criticism here when it comes to the journey that they chose under delays, why they procrastinated on you, knowing that they loved you, having all these more karmic like people. Confront the natural tendencies to delay the finishing of a creative endeavor. Somebody want to finish something, but they don't know how to finish it. Okay, they started hissing before the shit started transforming. That's why they never transformed. That's why we went back to a caterpillar, because they started fighting back and hissing at the situation. You know what I mean? Like a cat, you want to try to clip his claws. And it's like an outside cat. And you maybe don't want to clip his fucking claws. Because he outside, he might have to fight other cats. So that cat is fighting back. But come here, kitty. 3 other people is trying to, tame this fucking cat with courage here. And somebody said, I learned a lesson with that before. When it comes to the perchance to dream. That was when I was dreaming. I ain't dreaming. I'm woke now. I see the shit for what it is now. I ain't sleep no more. Yeah, won't cry for you. Where I was crying and I was incapable to see the truth when I was distorted. Somebody sees the truth here in this energy. They're going to get their sunshine girl back. It's in the stone. Because the gemstone is here. Precious and beautiful things. They thought that shiny objects was going to be the thing to get, but sacrificed you in order for the beautiful things, that they not knowing that you was the beautiful thing when it came to a gemstone. The earth angel. Here was the earth angel here. With earth here, peace, luck, the starting point of the journey. You was that, under sacrifice that, and that was where the challenge began. Under the starry reef, the perfect ending, crown oneself, and they took a shallow victory when it went down to the shallow, whatever that shit is. Now they try to control the inferno, how deep the fucking devil's den went. Well, the sweet sobriety and feeling. So now while they get sober, they get to see the reality plus the distorted come to why they damaged this courtship. Because they was a parasite. That's why they damaged it, with mutual connections with the parasite. They connected with people that was parasites with them under naked truth, and now they got the naked truth and the answer to their naked truth. How they was unity with other people, how they was coming together with others, how they wanted to control others, how they wanted to control the narrative with the alchemy here, how they kicked you to the curb over there as the earth angel, Okay, let's see what else they did to you. Any energy challenges? What was the challenges here? What's some uplifting challenges that pleasures? What they've dabbled in some things here. I don't even know. Under clarity, beyond the thin veil, hidden truths lie in plain sight, waiting to be seen. The veil clarity says, under the first quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. They kept their heart open for third parties when it came to deep breaths. They was going in. Ooh, yeah, the oohs and ahs. The ooh-wees is here too. The first quarter moon in Cancer says push through the insecurities. You wasn't insecure when you was chasing thrills, so don't be insecure now trying to get your lover back. Or trying to gain what you want, the trust back, or whatever you need back. The first quarter moon in Sagittarius is believing your good luck. You had left the good luck charm, and now you figure how you gonna get the good luck charm when you threw the good luck charm away? Well, how you gonna get good luck if you ain't got the good luck charm? If they told you that the red lucky rabbit's foot is what you needed, and you threw the lucky rabbit's foot away for any other rabbit's foot, and when they told you, no, this is authentic, I told you that people, some kind of Navajo people was here, some kind of Cherokee people, some kind of tribe is here that says that this is a lucky rabbit's foot. It's been preyed upon that that's like a lucky rabbit's foot is authentic. 6-9 energy of Cancer. The new moon in Cancer says relax, Max. You know what I mean? You procrastinated, you delayed something here. Now you gotta be reminded that your word wasn't your bond here. You had multiple karmics here. You said that the naked truth said you wasn't gonna tell the truth. But see, this is how the person had, like, somebody supposed to come to you and say, listen, I don't know how they were supposed to tell you this, but there's a truth that this person was supposed to come to you and tell you. And if that person don't come to you with the truth, they're delaying and procrastinating their journey forward. And it's almost like every reader in this whole trajectory of this energy is picking up on this one particular person that's holding up the universal change, and only for a limited time though, because like the energy is about to shift, because the summer solstice is about to come in, which is about to shift the energy in a different way. Like, it's about the inferno that they talking about definitely is about to kick up, but they're not ready for the inferno to kick up. They're hoping that, oh, I can get back in good graces and I can avoid the inferno. They know there's one coming. Okay, they're well aware there's an inferno coming. Okay, not from you, but there's a third party there's got an inferno. The third party to the third parties to the third parties to the third parties, triangulation, third parties, and all of the different. But they said that they're not going back to that. There was irreconcilable differences in that shit though, under the first quarter moon in Aquarius. So trust the universe. Like, there's gonna be a shift. I'm telling you. The last quarter moon in Leo said lighten up. You know what I mean? Lighten your load. And they told them to lighten their load up because they was like, pack light. You know what I mean? Because you don't know where you going, and then where you going at. You know what I mean? Shit, man. Listen, the last quarter moon in Capricorn said leave the past behind. Don't go back picking up the past. You know what I mean? If the past come back, like, you know what I mean? Let the past remind the past, like, you're a different person now. When I met you, you were somebody totally different. So now, like, I don't even know what our relationship is going to look like going forward. Like, what does our relationship, does it look like the past? Because it says outdated here. So are we going back to an outdated past paradigm where you've healed from something and that other person is still outdated, still doing things out of their childhood wounded issues? No. That's not going to happen. So the full moon in Pisces said, yeah, forgive them and let go. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to the full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. Like, there's going to be a lot of tension and somebody might have to breathe through it. You know what I mean? Because they wrote this story themselves. They changed this trajectory of this situation when it comes to the scarcity tactics that they chose and sacrificed you with the magician work that they chose, even with their self. Excuse me. King of Pentacles said, even with money and pay, I won't cry over you. Cream of Cups, because they had other replacements for you, so they didn't cry over you until now, when they really totally lose you in this world of Ace of Wands, for being promiscuous in the world with their wand, Ace, searching out others, searching greener grass in the world. You know what I mean? Trying to be the star in the bar. Could have been with people at the bar. Could have been people to a source. They cut that lifestyle out or for some reason, but they still alienated the relationship. Eight of Cups walking away. That still alienated the relationship in the process. You know, you were their family. You were solid for them. And they should have been able to stand on their feelings, but they couldn't stand on their feelings emotionally or physically or even with their word as their bond. They could not do it. They could not do it. Now they're in their head and over analyzing about the shit and reflecting on the actions that they chose. And now that, you know, it's time to move on or move or make a decision, they too hooked in a situation or circumstance on an outcome. You know what I mean? To be a certain way. The Queen Rising here says you don't got time to wait for that. You don't got time. They were sitting here talking shit about you, and all you could do is shine. You know what I mean? They're moving in silence and talking shit at the same damn time. Still doing shit to get clout and still doing it the nibbling mouse way. You know what I mean? This is still going to be your happiness hater when it comes to your new love under a wealthy man, especially if this person can't block you from getting a new love. I mean, especially if this person can't come back in and get their foot in the door with the cock blocking her. This is a happiness hater for you. This person's still trying to dig up dirt on you, but there's no dirt on you to dig. You know what I mean? There's no dirt digging to get up on you because you was clean. You know what I mean? Like the FBI, CIA, MIA could look you up and you ain't got shit on you. You know what I mean? No warrants, you know what I mean? No tickets, no nothing. You good. Like, you know, you ain't done nothing. Actually, you living, you know what I mean, on the right way of life. You on the right path is basically what this says. Looking for dirt on you or some kind of vice versa. You, them, you. Then they haunted by the pumpkin shit that they've been doing in the past. Like that dumb shit with the baby mama, baby daddy, baby drama, some shit. With other people, karmic friends, people that they chose over you. That's they've been promiscuous about with a bad reputation, some kind of child services. You abandoned them. They told, oh, you left me to my own demise. Under neglect and abuse. So they're intimidated, threatened, and bothered by a situation that they feel like you know, outshining them. They still creeping with a third party, and multiple third parties. They could be doing things for pay, creeping, selling themselves, knowing that you the jackpot. You are the total package here. Unexpected money is coming in for somebody. Where it's going to be somebody's house, somebody moving, somebody get a new car, somebody getting a new wardrobe, somebody going to start a bitch fight in the background, and somebody that's ignoring somebody wants to start a bitch fight with the jackpot, whoever the total package is. Somebody sees you and is still watching you. Somebody that's jealous, parasite. Somebody that sees you as a sweetheart, because you is a sweetheart, is what I see you as. They see you as a sweetheart too. Sunglasses is back out with stalking. They see you as a sweetheart. That's why they can't stop looking at you, sweetheart. Okay, sweetheart. Yep, sweetheart. But I tell you, healing their heart because you a sweetheart. Because you, why could I do that too? This is the heart wafers, where like heart toxicity, addictions, abusive relationships. This is like, you was a sweetheart. Why was they treating you like that? Like, because they was over self-indulgence, time to heal, shadow work. They needed to work on themselves, but they projected the shit back to you with the walrus here and these karmic relationships. The same narcissistic energy right there under love bombing you, under one-sided relationship. You know what I mean? Blowing kisses and blowing smoke up your ass at the same damn time. Wanted your unconditional love while they give you love under ultimatums. The monk energy. Yeah. No, the secret naughty feelings of third parties. The belief in your beauty. They knew you were beautiful, but they thought that you was just that beauty and no brains. The indulgences and the impossible pleasures, and I mean impossible bondages, fetishes, quirks, twicks, whatever the fuck you thought, whatever you like was here in this energy of the sweet sobriety and feelings. And now, while they in their feelings now is what they chose. And with the sobriety, it's like, damn, you did all that shit while you was high, big fella, and you want this with legal issues with the courthouse here? Like, you really think that person should take you back? Really? Under masculine energy, you really think you that hot to get that shit back like that? You bringing sexy back like that? Nah, shattered. Nah, that shit ain't happening, big fella. You got third parties on the third parties on the third parties. You still chasing the thrill like you ain't changed. You doing the same thing under isolation. Teddy bear, holding on to something because you don't want nobody else to have it. You know it's good, though. Drowning, though, because you drowning. You want her to drown with you. That's crazy. That's selfish. You know what I mean? Over your head, overextending there at rock bottom while she glowing, was shining, watching you ain't shit. Like the breathing through the tension. This person is shattered through the tension. Shit, full detoxification in Taurus. So like somebody need to detox around this time. Like hopeless. They like need to take a spiritual bath. Spiritual baths is here. Somebody might need to take a vacation or get away. You know what I mean? Take a bath, like get a shower, like be still, like stop going for thrills. Whatever this karmic thrill shit is you got going, lust, third parties, and having an awakening about that shit got them suffering. And they wish that they never chose that shit with deja vu. Like, they want you with nightlife. That nightlife that fucked their whole life up right now. And they feeling crazy about the shit too. They feeling abusive, that they abused the love that they shouldn't have. And the loves that they should have abused, they didn't. And they put all into that shit and abused the shit death. Yes. Shit. What? Three of Swords. Heart broke them shit they ass. Because they wasted too much time doing shit that they shouldn't, laughing at you. And now guess who's laughing now? Cry, laugh now, cry later type energy. Yeah, under. This is the intimacy that they wanted, to be in your arms, holding and hugging and kissing you. And the only thing they could give you now is a rash excuse or apology. Because they were somewhere gossiping and sipping and talking shit about you. That's how toxic they are. And paranoid that you see through that. And there's a burnt bridge here, but they just stuck here. Stuck in a fantasy, stuck in a delusion, stuck in a wearing a mask. Yeah, they want control, but they can't control the narrative here. Be still in this energy. Be still. Yeah, be still in this energy, because the truth is coming out. The house, something about a house is about to come out. Somebody about to tell you some truth. A person lie out of their mouth a lot. They're capable of anything. There's a lot of shit that you don't know. Yeah. Yeah, building strength when it comes to the sound of healing. So they don't like the sound of you healing. They don't like the sound of your eye, that you built strength with your third eye. They don't like the sound of that. They paranoid about that. Like, what does that shit entail? They don't know nothing about what that means. Yeah, they're writing a list of gratitude, how thankful you is, a change, how long time, how you enjoy it. You know what I mean? Taking time for yourself. Being clear, having your clear energy field here. How you slay your energy. How inconsiderate other people was about your energy when it comes to the Six of Pentacles. They thought that your energy belonged to them. And them alone. Not even time for your own self to think or reflect or anything without them bogging you down with blame and criticism. All because they wanted to control the narrative. Talk about the broken nightmares and failures here. They regret. Regret came strong out there. They regret. I know that I cannot change the past. They can't change what you see. They can't change what you saw. The failures, they can't change what the failures are. Like, they feel like they fucked up. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. They knew that they learned something, but they didn't grow from it. They learned something, but they didn't grow from it. But another karmic lesson, and they still didn't grow from it. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. The awareness that I want to know, I want to do better. Now that I know better, I want to do better under balance. They only want to balance with with you. Make things right in some way, shape, or form. If there is a reunion for somebody, somebody is going to definitely come back and get these blowing kisses. This person going to blow kisses at you just like you blow kisses at them. They're going to give and receive to you just like you gave and received to them. Fairness and love and affection in return. So they're going to give it back to you, give and take type of way. Now, I don't know if you're going to take this ex back that's toxic as fuck, or you're going to go with the wealthy man that's coming in right behind them when all the motherfucking smoke clear in this energy. I don't know. I mean, somebody that ain't shit. Like, because you got some real strong energy coming through under... You know what I mean? You breaking free under freedom. Like, you could let go, surrender, bottom of the deck, acceptance. This person might not be able to accept the fact that you changed. That, you know what I mean? That you've outgrown the subject. Talk about this energy. What's freedom? What's letting go? Letting go is shame. Letting go of shame. Like, you know what I mean? And not being good enough. This person, just because this person thought she wasn't good enough, don't mean that the next person ain't going to see value in you. Know your worth here. That this person was very toxic with toxicity here. This person is always going to be chasing a thrill here. unless they truly want to get help. But for the most part, they will always subconsciously negative, thinks negative, is negative, and have the negative beliefs. With the magician here, they always want to do witchcraft. They're going to always try a tactic of voodoo hoodoo to get what they want. Under codependency, they codependent on validation and clout chasing and people pleasing and ass kissing to get what they want. And they didn't want you, like the fear of commitment. They fear scared of it. They couldn't be in one relationship with you and put all their eggs in with you, knowing that all these other people could be in love with all them other people too. Like, they wouldn't be able to do that. That's the greedy part of them. But something says somebody's going to take a turnaround in this energy. They're going to not be blocked. They're not going to be scared of love. They're not going to be toxic anymore. They're going to just change their whole 360 on somebody, because that's who they want. They say they change for who they really love. I'm telling you, somebody in this energy is going to get somebody that's going to change because they loved you that much. They feel like feelings of loss. They tired of feeling lost without you. Like, I'm lost without you. They can't. They can't deal with it. Like, not following their heart anymore and following their lust and their temptations and all that shit. Thirsting after something that'll never be. And when they get there, it's just like, wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? Like the song. You know what I mean? It's like really, like, it's always gonna be that. Yeah, because this person was counterfeit with a liar here. Feeling undeserving in love of a love and affection, maybe from you or other people. This person is afraid to be vulnerable in love too, and not being open to love. So, like, even if you are the jackpot, they don't care. Like, they don't care. You could be the jackpot, you could be the damn, I don't care. Like, but I got a feeling somebody gonna come through a storm here on somebody and be everything that they wanted to be. I'm envious of you, your lifestyle, success, and your joy. So somebody's protesting about wanting to change, but the start of a revolution says that they will. They will. Like, their confidence is going to be gained. They're going to have to take patience, though. It comes with patience and time. Like, they just going to have to learn, like, to, like, chill. You know what I mean? There's some sharks in this water. Be careful, though. Somebody might not want to change. And just because they don't want to change, like, because you change with the dawn of a new day, the world awaits you. Some people might not be your congratulations here. They might not like your shine here. I could just tell you that. Because somebody might battle back and forth with the sweet sobriety and feelings. Somebody might one day be sober, a week be sober, next week they be drunk and high or whatever. So, like, that might alter the vision here in this energy as well. That might sway how this might, you know what I mean, play out because of how this ulterior motive comes in here under acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Well, with success here, I know that there is no greater goal than to love, and that's to love and be loved by you. Okay, but they worry about if they're good enough with undeserving and accepting of this love. I am learning that worry does not change the outcome. Even though I'm worried about me being good enough, I still want to be in a relationship with you without envy, without resentment, without competition. I am the same as everybody else, but with a different challenge, because I don't have an identity. Their identity is everybody's energy, identity. Because judgment comes in and says, I understand that everybody has their own unique path and challenge, but the challenge is that they let other people with imagination here, their imagination of what was real and what was fake and what was the illusion and what was the real. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, but the aspect of the mind that they nourish is the illusion, the greedy, the inconsiderate, the parasite part, the vampire part. You know, all of the things that are unhealthy, because the health came in reverse. All things that are unhealthy, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul, and that's the dark night of the soul right now, because these changes are going to be really harsh when it comes to karma and this energy in this house. And metamorphosis, that goes back to a caterpillar, so they're going to be inching along in things, rock bottomly in things in this energy as well, if they don't take a different introspection in things and where things are going. Okay, because things are going to the left, everything a box that he owned in the box to the left. So somebody's really obsessed with getting you back with obsession here. But for today, for tomorrow, that's to block something out for tomorrow, for today, if that makes sense for somebody. Somebody's a counterfeit person here that y'all I was meant to be. A big baby, spoiled, rotten, and want you to nurture them. And you might not be forgiving of this person. Somebody could be a Leo here. Somebody is the world awaits you here. Not only does it await you, you never needed those wings to fly here as well. And surround yourself with love in this energy as well. Somebody is fake here. Somebody's fake here with on Twitter, fake accounts, fake. Somebody turned the card over and it's dusting something off. Somebody dodges something when it comes to a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Who's obsessed? What's this obsession? Tell me a little bit about this obsession. Tell me a little bit about the obsession and today for tomorrow. The world doesn't owe you anything when it comes today for tomorrow. So you don't owe this person to be in their life today for tomorrow, especially if they're not treating you right. If they don't know how to love you, and if they can't keep their dingling in their pants and their tongue in their mouth. Like, and keep the slander away from you and not build a foundation that's strong and uplifting. Or, hold on, that was an accident. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I had a car accident. So that was a big bang, y'all. Big bang with that energy right there. Big bang. Car accident. 2 white cars, 2 white guys. Okay? So the world doesn't owe anybody anything. It's up to you to be beautiful in the ugliest days right now. So somebody might be facing some ugly days. And you just said that was an ugly accident in front of my door just now. Everyone survives some super shitty day, but even when it comes to those the crappiest of days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, and for a split second, the startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there was donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little bit less ugly. Okay, so it's up to you to find the beauty in the ugliest days, and that's an ugly situation. I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? When it comes to a courtship, you might have to pick your battles in this energy. Okay, I'm envious of you, your lifestyle, but they really not though. Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. So somebody's making somebody their bitch in this energy. Sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with the same level of energy that's stomping with you. You stomp with, and when that's the case, sometimes you just need to get out of the alpha dog and be like, listen, bitch. Note to caution, make sure you know what you want in life to do when it gets its attention. Keep hold of life's balls and point them where you want them to go. Otherwise, that mixed metaphor is totally going to pull on the leash of a poop on the lawn. So somebody's going to poop on the lawn if you don't grab this thing by the balls and have a lead for it to go, because this thing is led by its balls. Okay, so somebody might be leading somebody by their balls. Somebody begot somebody by the balls, is what I heard. Llama slay in me recognizes the slay in you. Somebody trying to slay your man. Dragon slayers is out here trying to slay y'all relationship in the private, threatening y'all relationship, threatening y'all glow up, threatening him coming back to you. But if you don't want him, don't worry about it. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. So some kid wants you, your person, neglected. You know you need me. I'm out here all alone. Like, you can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. And somebody might have to learn a lesson from a fucked up person under unhealthy choices. These people gonna teach this person a lesson and they gonna never treat you fucked up again. I'm telling you. What they went through, it was nothing fucking to like a shake a stick at. Okay? I'm gonna give y'all a few more little messages and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna give y'all the prayer messages now. Alright, let me get a little free parallel messages and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna go. So 10 with the lightning, 10 of swords here. It's going to strike, but it's going to strike with a betrayal from the third party. They're going to betray themselves. There's a lot of envy here. Somebody think they got a success story, but they're going to get it down. Guard my life, for I am faithful to you. Save your servant who trusts in you. You are my God. Psalms 86 and 2. I got to look outside again, y'all. Those are cars. Hold on. I heard the ambulance. I heard the ambulance. I get hurt. I heard them fussing at each other a minute ago. Front end damage, y'all. Right face to face energy. 2 white cars, 2 white guys, a white lady. Not that that matters or nothing, but had to go see. Whoever believes in me, as scripture has said, rivers of living waters will flow from within them. John 7 and 38. This is love, not that we love God, but that he loved us and sent his son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins. So whoever sacrificed you is now going to feel some kind of atoning sacrifice for sacrificing the situation because they feeling regret over it. Do not let your heart be jealous of sinners. So some sinner in this energy is jealous of you and they're in competition of you. But live in the fear of the Lord always. So the Lord is going to heal you through Proverbs 23 and 17. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked. That's that house of the wicked down there. I told you where that house of the wicked was. Where all them hoes was in that damn house and they was hoeing with all them other people. But whoever house this person was a hoe at, that person brought cursing and karma to each house that he went to. Because he shouldn't have been over there in the first place. And I told you, anybody that was in that clique or cult or whoever was in there coming against and making me do witchcraft or wherever, they got to pay debt collection for taking on that person and knowing that they had a person in the background and not shunning that person away. If you ever slept with that person got karma on you now. Everyone that went with him got karma on him. Blessed is the home of the righteous. So, you know, if you was the one that was in the right standing with this person, Proverbs 33 and 3 said, 3 and 33 says that the Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he's blessed is the home of the righteous. So, somebody's house is being blessed and some house is being cursed. So, whoever it was over there doing the wicked work with, and somebody that they was being a sinner with, and couldn't pick up their own cross, and was crossing something with somebody else, knowing that they should have been doing something else, doing it the wrong way, all the way, and had a guilty conscience about it. Whoever this person with a guilty conscience. If it ain't you, if you ain't got a guilty conscience, so don't put yourself in a situation that it ain't you. Yep, 8 of Wands, somebody that's still got a message of concern when it comes to a Queen of Cups, how she feel about offering, or how you didn't take the person's offer. Somebody took somebody's offers. When it comes to somebody's head, her head, his head, they head, under the 3 of Pentacles, paying them for some head. Oh shit! Now 5 of Cups, crying over what the head they got from them. Oh hell! Judgment. Yeah, look at all the bodies, the deaths, and now the angels is blowing the trumpets. Yeah, well, shit. They was on at the bar doing it. Shit, we had bass reeds out here being a cowboy, boots on the ground. Somebody was a butler. Somebody was catering to people, 5 of Swords. You know what I mean? Being a player, catering to different Texas Hold'ems to them. Let me hold him here. Hold him here. Hold him here. Playing games. You know what I mean? Holding out on you. Now we go to the long shark here. 4 of Pentacles. Getting money. You know what I mean? Holding on what they got and getting something from somebody else's money. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. And they took a gamble on it. A roulette. You know what I mean? And pouring into another situation. Being patient, though. They want to wait you out here, though. Under shine. They want to wait in the shine with you. They'll be vulnerable for you. They're all here be out here begging for pennies. 6 of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. In the devil's field here. Yep, that's the truth. Eight blinded to the truth out here in the train wreck. Crashing out, too. Golden Gate. Crashing out. Sword. King of Swords. That's the truth. Over the 9 of Cups. Somebody that's loyal. Could have been. Somebody that changed up on somebody. They changed up on you, though. 4 of Swords. Wrestling away from them. Because they wasn't loyal. You staying away from that person. Pouring into yourself. Whatever that is. This person ain't ready to tell. They still telling lies. 9 of Swords. They despair about it, too, though. And they running away from you still, too, though. They want you to chase still. They still want you to chase when it comes to cradle. They want you to still cradle the situation and set it off. Argue with the third parties. Put on a show. You know what I mean? Be an imposter to these third parties. That's the ranged. Something about need to protect yourself from this person because there is danger approaching her. Somebody that wants you. Yeah, somebody that wants you. Is danger coming approaching. This person could be a danger coming towards you. Somebody the horizons is unseen. This is on the veiled destination. This person ain't healed or changed. There's somebody at a boiling point. This is at a drastic measures. And this person is in denial that you don't want them. You might want them, but you might not want the way they are. Because of who they ain't. They ain't changed. They the same person. They gonna still cheat on you. They gonna still put you in third parties. They still putting you in third parties right now, today. Yeah. You could have seen that person, talked to that person today. They still doing things that they should not do. Drinking the poison. They still doing that. Yep. They still following the rabbit down the rabbit hole. And they still giving empty promises of never jamming today. They still falling for their illusions. With third parties and people, places, and things. And something about leading the way. They let other third parties lead the way. Being led by the mass or something like that. You know what I mean? Like letting a group or a posse or a clique, online connections or something like that. Something about the strangely lovely things is holding on way too tight to something. Somebody green with envy here. Some green fairy here. Which natural world needs you. That's no natural person that's needing you here. That's not no natural person unless you're talking about like the fairy of the green world. And an angel of alchemy. That person has already creating these dark illusions. These is envy. These people are envious of you. Green with envy. They're gonna change in the season. Like the season about to change. Autumn is here. It says autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. So something about it's gonna be a year. Something might be a time's up. It might be a year's time in September. In autumn. It might be a year to date. Or something like that. Alright, you guys, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to catch you guys a little later. Namaste.